across a cold and cloudy Imola. GT3 GT3 Championship here for ACC Race Nation. Two, let's be honest, quite poor races in so far not been the best. Hopefully this will not be more favourite Oh, I did not mean to do that. So this season I've been running the aggressive setup, and it's felt alright. It felt decent at the Silverstone race before the poor qualifying and the glitch at the beginning of the race. Kyalami, it was a bit difficult, and that was evident. I was quite far off the pace, and I did make quite a few mistakes, a couple of incidents here and there. Nothing came out of them. None of us reported it, and the FIA? No. The stewards, sorry, they've come out and said it was just a bit of a racing incident in the first place. It was 50 to 1, half a dozen the other. So P21 finishing position, a couple penalties got handed out, but none of them benefited me. Yeah, so no penalties yet this season. Obviously, quite a big accident yesterday at Donington Park. Lap 6, car ahead of me broke away more than expected. I tapped him. He said he saw it as an incident, not really my fault. He was a bit honest and said he did break more than he normally would. And then I slowed up because I wasn't sure if he was going to catch it, and I also wanted him to try and stay ahead to try and prevent any penalty. But then 2 cars behind me came up. One of them went flying off to the left. I jinked right to try and avoid him, then drove into the path of another car coming my right, which sent him into spin, sending another guy into spin, and it was quite a big accident. So that's been reported. I will see if any penalty comes out of it. I've been honest, I have taken a bit of a blame. But we'll just have to wait and see what the stewards have to say about that. But yeah, going back to setup, I've been using aggressive. I've done a couple laps on aggressive here, and I'm being honest, very loose rear end. It turns in brilliant until it turns in a bit too much and the rear end is stepping out a little bit. And there's a couple moments of understeer as well. If I take a corner a touch too fast, it'll understeer off. So yeah. I'm gonna try the safe setup. I don't really want to because it does tend to be quite a bit slower than others. I'm going to reduce the ABS down and traction control down because I've always personally lowered them. So yeah. Let's have a quick talk about my stats. Safety, it's... If I weren't to race with AI, it would be a lot higher than it is right now. And on top of that, I tend to end up playing with an AI. And we start off being like, let's have a proper race, have a bit of tussle here and there. And then we end up turning into a bit of fun, end up crashing into each other on purpose, and yeah. So and obviously you can't turn the effects or the stats off, so those incidents go to safety, making it look like a very unsafe driver. When in reality, I'm better than 50% of the average player based on this game. Consistency, I'm always consistent. I mean, I make the odd mistake here and there. Yeah, in terms of like lap pace, I tend to be quite consistent. First couple laps tend to slow, get into a bit of rhythm, learn the track a bit more on the race day, and then yeah. Track the bottom one, 99 at the bottom. that is 99 because I have got every single star possible on each track, apart from one star, and that is at the Nürburgring Nordschleife. I'm hoping when I have some spare time, I can go live, and I can hopefully achieve 4 constant laps in a row, because that is what I need to do to perfect that stat. It doesn't go higher than 99, 99's the max. It would be nice just to get that last star. Consistency, that's skyrocketing recently with these races. Safety, that's what I found. I think at the start of the season it was like 38 because of the AI. Me and AI do not have good tracks. I would say spin it and they would just plough right into the side of it. They don't really have a they're given a set line but aren't going to avoid you. Racecraft, I unlocked that stat at 99 and I've had some questionable moments and I've never seen it go down, so yeah. Pace and competitive, or whatever the topic is. In order to do that I need 60 safety. I'm very close, and then I need to get into real competitive racing on the servers. That will then make my rating go up, so dream goal would be to achieve 99 on all stats. That would be nice, but it would be a lot of hard work. Yeah, so I need to get safety up to 60 and then I can start working on the other stats. Car control, that's slowly going up as I'm getting back into the swing of things, so yeah.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
So unfortunately this isn't the most modern Imola, this still has the horrible sausage curbs, so I'm just going to have to deal with them. Well, this safe setup is feeling much better, really aggressive. If I had time to practice for this race, I would have gone aggressive and just adjusted to how I was feeling, which takes more than an hour, and I only have an hour. Technically, you could say an hour and say 10 minutes, so I can use half the qualifying to continue adjusting it. How have I invited this I'm already caught all the way through this section. There's not enough time to get it to where it's feeling decent, but I can get it to where it's feeling less and less.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. sector 3. Yellow flag ahead, watch out.
Now it's getting to the point where if people aren't turning up to races by now,
Yellow flag in sector 1. Yellow flag ahead, watch out. Well done, mate. This has been your personal best. Yellow flag in sector 1. Yellow flag, be careful. Yellow flag in sector 1. Russell best.
Yeah, as expected. I see that the handicaps have gone on correctly this time around. Top three, they get added weight. First gets 30 or 40. Well, I can't remember now. Give me 1 second, just so I'm giving you the true information. So yeah, first place gets 30 kilograms, second place gets 20 extra kilograms, and third place gets 15, just to make it a bit more fair. It would be nice if it went from, say, first down to 10th. That gave all of us people who are constantly finishing outside of top 10 a little bit more fair. So maybe like 30, 20, 15, and then they just make their way down from there. So like 12, 10, 9, 8, 7, I don't know. But it would be nice if they did that. But hey, I've just seen that one of the Ferraris has got 40 kilograms extra. Hold up, that's 12 kilograms, right? 27 kilograms on the Ferrari 101, crikey. These Ferraris must weigh a lot less than other people then. But yeah, it's just the base balance is just to make everyone a bit more fair, closer together. Then the top three get extra to stow them up, make it a bit more dramatic in the top three, if not top five. So yeah, we saw that there's a Ferrari, I want to say. I don't remember his name. He's not in it yet. I don't see him yet. Well, he DNF'd from the extra weight. He was much slower, and he was like, oh, he hates the
Yellow
system.
flag in sector 3.
Yeah. Currently got a 45.3 I have. Looking decent pace compared to the full McLaren of Liam Watts, who was someone I had an incident with yesterday. It was him. There's Norbia guy, I'm not sure if he's racing this or not. It involved him. We were fighting for P4 on track, P5, can't remember which one. And they happened to turn 6 at Donington last time out in the GT3 Challenge. But yeah, we've all apologised, no arguments, because everyone in this league is quite relaxed actually. So yeah. Let's try a bit of a low fuel run, see what kind of time I'll be doing in qualifying. set the pit limiter. Eight tenths to a guy ahead of me, the number 23.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Yeah, circuit is quite amazing actually for its age. It's not really changed much over the years. Biggest change was after Senna's crash, which unfortunately they both passed. Which is why they introduced
Yellow flag ahead, be careful.
turn 1, 2 and 3. That used to be one lap straight. They have they introduced a machine just make it a little safer. Unfortunately, I think I'm racing last year, which is a huge shame because I actually really enjoyed the racing action on this track.
Yellow flag in sector 1. Yellow flag ahead, watch out. Yellow flag in sector 1. Yellow flag ahead, watch out. Yellow flag in sector 3.
Broke cardio of the normal, blimey.
Slow car ahead. Yellow flag in sector 1. be careful. Yellow flag in sector 3. Yellow flag ahead, watch out. Yellow flag in sector 2. Well done, mate. Personal best.
I lost track of the fuel. I've run out of fuel. Oh, what time did I set that? I set a 44.945. Better than what I was expecting, if I'm being honest. I was expecting 45s, 46s. Before we started this season, I tested the Ford, and I actually set quite a lot of personal best times at quite a few tracks. Most notably Indianapolis, Nürburgring Nordschleife, or the N24 as it's called in here. There's a couple other tracks. I set it at Japan, Suzuka, Kyalami. So quite a few personal best laps, and in the end I took a bit of a break, came back, tested BMW, but I didn't test the Ford. I'm now regretting that decision, because the Ford was really good. Like, I actually really enjoyed driving it, and I think I made the wrong decision with going with BMW. Well, stuck in BMW now, there's nothing I could do about it. But next season, unless I find a car which I really like, which I can really drive in, I think I'll probably be switching to Ford. I am missing the Porsche, though, I'll admit that. I did enjoy that. It was always fun to race in that, and I actually had decent-ish pace in that. Really good pace at path first. Unfortunately, the race didn't go my way. I crashed quite a few times.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
At the 2 hour I signed off last season, which is kind of what drew me to drive away. But yeah. So currently I'm already thinking about next season. About which car, because BMW is good, but there's now that I'm testing it more and more tracks, I'm finding out that there are quite a few most notable tracks where then it's not the best start. Kyalami being one of them, Imola possibly another if it keeps going like this. Yeah. So currently stuck between Ford and Porsche. Mercedes has popped up every now and then because I know that's really good over the curbs, and curbs has been quite a large problem so far this season. It has been most notable the curbs that I've not really been able to attack them as much as I was hoping to. Whereas the Ford and the Mercedes can really do well with that. McLaren is a really good car, don't get me wrong. The time I tested it, I had to adapt to my driving style a lot. And in the short term, I would be slower, but in the long term, I would improve in the McLaren. But yeah. So currently stuck between Porsche, Ford, and Mercedes. It's gonna be because try and error really, see what suits the best. I chose BMW in the end because it felt really good around the Nürburgring, and Nürburgring has a lot of corners, resembling a lot of different tracks. You got the carousel, I think it's called. I can never remember the name of it correctly. I want to say carousel section. The big, long, high camber part of that circuit that resembles Zandvoort. You've got high speed corners, which could resemble a bit of Silverstone and Imola. It's a wide range of tracks just mixed into one, and BMW felt the best and quite fast. But in the end, I think it's been the wrong decision. Because there you've got curves which you can attack. There's not many curves where you can't attack. Whereas now I'm getting to these tracks where I'm like, oh, brilliant. Loads of corners of this track resemble the Nürburgring. And then it comes to the curbs. They're completely different curbs. Like I can't really think of any sausage curbs of the Nürburgring. And then you come to Imola, loads of high-speed corners, chicanes, which the Nürburgring has a lot of, but the curbs, sausage curbs most notably. So yeah. Wow, just read the news location that Jane Goodall, famous for studying chimpanzees, has passed. Wow. I'm just thinking of multiple ways to try and improve my setup. There are 10 minutes remaining in practice, and, well, how many people do we have? We've got 20 people? 22 people. Ah, Big Jeff. He's Ferrari I was talking about. Won the season opener, I think it was, or finished on the podium. Got added weight, and then he didn't have a good race to with Kyalami. Which just proves the extra weight is making it a bit more dramatic. So you've got 22 drivers. What are the odds I get a third, what was it, 20th in a row? Third, 21st in a row? I cannot remember. Third, 21st in a row. What are the odds of that happening? Well, if anything goes like how it did at Kyalami, high chance. But yeah, look to have somewhat decent pace to push for at least the top 17 here, because I know that these two Ferraris are gonna, once they set laps, we're gonna improve more up the grid. So yeah.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
We've got a gap coming up in a minute. He's just speeding through the pit lane.
Yellow flag ahead, watch out in front. Yellow flag in sector 1.
I'm carrying way too much speed in those corners. One thing this game can really benefit from are safety cars in these races, but unfortunately not a thing.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
It's brilliant. Tap the grass.
Yellow flag ahead, watch out. Yellow flag in sector 1.
Broke away too late.
We've got some light damage on the front of the car. Yellow flag ahead, watch out in front. Yellow flag in sector 1. out in front. Yellow flag ahead, watch out in front. Yellow flag, be careful. There's a slow car up ahead. Yellow flag, be careful. Yellow flag in sector 1.
Right then. That is the end of practice finish P16 with a 44.945. So hopefully I can keep this pace up, if not go even faster in qualifying, but it's, yeah. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in a couple of minutes for the qualifying, 20-minute qualifying hour race, here at Imola. I will see you just in a minute.